Hold on, they're still making this movie? I forgot this thing even existed. But apparently Disney just kicked off their press tour for the live-action Disney Snow White, which means they're actually going through with this. Like, this wasn't some fever dream. It's real, and it's probably going to be really bad. You know that super magical, colorful world from the original Snow White? Yeah, Disney took that and said, nah, make it look like every other grey, washed-out live-action remake they have ever done. This movie just feels like it was a nightmare to make. You've got all the last-minute changes, reshoots, and Disney backtracking on literally everything. It's like they started making a totally different movie and realized halfway through that people hated it, and then tried to course correct it, but without actually fixing anything. There's this whole mess with the dwarfs, or should I say the 7 random extras. Originally, Disney just decided to not do dwarfs. They were going to be these regular-sized people, which made no sense. When people saw this, they obviously roasted them for it, and Disney, in classic fashion, panicked. So now to cover it up, they just slapped some weird CGI onto them, and wow, it's even worse than I thought. Like, look at this! These don't look like real characters, they look like unfinished video game NPCs. How do we go from the iconic original dwarfs to this? Oh, and let's not forget about Rachel Zegler. She spent half the promo interviews basically trashing the original Snow White, saying the prince was a creep and the story was outdated and that Snow White is now a girl boss who doesn't need a man.
There's a big focus on her love story with a guy who literally stalks her.
Yeah.
Weird.
And listen, I love a strong female lead as much as the next person, but you're literally remaking Snow White. If you hate the story that much, why are you even in this movie? Apparently they even considered firing her from all this controversy around her, and just from this clip alone, I can see why.
If I'm going to stand there 18 hours in a dress of an iconic Disney princess, I deserve to be paid for every hour that it is streamed online.
We all know how this is going to go. Disney makes yet another soulless remake. It looks garbage, people meme it to death, and then it either flops hard or someone scrapes by just enough for Disney to pretend it was a great success. But hey, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this will be the best live-action Disney remake ever. Maybe it'll redefine cinema as we know it.
You serious?
What do you guys think? Does this movie have any hope, or are we about to witness one of Disney's biggest flops?